It's Sunday night. Woohoo! That means we are live yet again. And I'm going to make that go away for right now. I'll do that in a minute. It is Sunday night. It is almost 8 o'clock. We are live with Cabochons. Can you believe that? Live with Cabochons? No, why would we be live with Cabochons? Anyway, it is still July, and that must mean it's still the summer sale, aka Christmas in July. And we have some new stones from yesterday. We also have some beads that we're going to do tonight. And we start at 8 o'clock. We'll probably go to at least 9 o'clock, 9:30 East Coast time. So if you see the red and white live up at the top of your screen, then we're really here. If you don't, then you're watching a recording. So right now, I'm the only one here. I'm talking to myself. And not even Chris is on. Are you on yet? Ah, well, it still says 0. Very sad. It says 0. I am just talking to myself until someone says hello. I'm not even going to show the new stones. Yeah, you don't count. You know what the new stones are. It's very sad. Oh, I have one person. I sound like Vlad now. One. I don't know. Nobody said hello yet.
It's me. Oh, now you have 5.
Oh, now I have 5? Well, 5 is a way better number. Nobody said yet. Hello yet. I'm talking to myself, yes. Hello, Kira. Hello, Gary. And I assume that means hello, Lisa. I don't like talking to myself. It makes me feel a little crazy. Yes, that's it. Crazy. Hey, Libby, why can't you stay long? Are you trying to batten the hatches down, or do you have something better to do? Lisa and Gary, Chris was procrastinating so much on getting the snake and the elephant in a box. That sounds really weird, but they are in a box now, ready to go. Hey, Leah, was today day 2 for you? I saw that there was a day 2. I didn't realize it's getting a little wild. So I assume it's getting windy. I assume you're starting to have the outer rain bands. Yippee. Gary said yippee. I'm trying to scroll up for a minute. I'm going to put that join on there. It looks, last I saw, it looks like it's coming ashore like east of Palacios. The fireworks party. Oh, that's crazy. Just nice in Montana. I like that, Tanya. Hey, Augustus, I forgot to respond to your text. 29th is good. I'll get back to you on location. Heavy winds after 12 p.m. So tomorrow afternoon. That's better than 12 a.m. But I looked up our old zip code and I saw this is a new amber. Hey, John, it looks like it's going to be pretty wet. New in tray, the 3rd tray of the night.
I am here. You may begin.
Oh, I may begin? Oh, tonight. No, tonight. So 12 a.m.? I'm confused, Libby.
Yes, it's supposed to hit in the middle of the night.
Oh. All right. Hi, Barbara Alice. Okay, Chris is ready. So I'm going to make the card go away. I will integrate those back into where they belong. Teaser.
Use your ring light, not your phone light.
I can't use the phone light.
Oh.
Never can. All right, 12 a.m. Oh, that sucks. Oh, our ad's running already. If anybody's in the greater Syracuse, fly from Pablo land, polar treat. That sounds awesome.
Oh my God, we had the best flurries the other day at Polar Treat. Polar Treat is giant now.
Yeah, they redid Polar Treat. I don't know if you follow them on Facebook.
Teresa and I used to play a game when we'd come up to Polar Treat. We'd say, how many cars do you think are in the parking lot? And
hi, Bill. Hi, Shelly. What's Pablo doing? Continue, Chris.
We'd usually guess, 5 or 6.
Non-alcoholic
like
tonight.
5 or 6 was the norm. Since they opened their extension, 20 is the norm. Always. There's always 20 cars there.
Hey, Connie.
Sealy.
Well, that he's sleeping. Oh, what toy did he destroy tonight?
Connie B's here.
Yes, that's why I said hi, Connie. Oh. Well, as long as it stays like Jersey Village, which floods every time. It's really sad in Cyprus.
Sealy's got the Brazos River, which I think is low, so it can all go into the river and wash out a new Mammoth. Oh my God, Mammoth Island. Let's go.
All right, number 1. No, it's hot. We have those peach banded earrings.
Never taken you to Mammoth Island. I've pointed to Mammoth Island.
You never did. Peach banded agate earring pairs. They are super cute. If you were here last night, you saw these. They are $9. Oh, gotta love dogs. Number 1.
He needs a new puppy friend.
And Jen is going, no, I'm trying to move. Number 2, another peach banded agate earring pair for $9.
I think that's on its brightest set.
It is. No, it's not. You want it. The last time you made me lower it because it washes them out.
Well, now it makes them all look dark.
Okay. Number 2.
Oh, that's better.
For $9. Number 3. For $9. When we get through tray 1, I'll make a few announcements. All right, now new from last night, number 4. See, I think that's really washed out. Number 4 for $9. You can see there was a different price tag under there. They're on sale because Chris calls it holiday or summer sale. I call it Christmas in July. Number 5. Oh, they're sweet. These are new from last night.
I call it, we need fewer rocks in the basement.
Really? I
just ordered 5,000 more.
Yeah, and I just went shopping too. Number 5 for $9. Bill and Shelly take number 5. This is number 6.
Number 5 is really sweet.
These are sweet as well. Give you a side view so you see the length a little bit better. Number 6 for $9. All right, we're going to do Chiastolite next from Spain.
You see Augustus's post? He dreams of Polar Treat the way others dreams of riches.
They just finished peanut butter as their soft serve flavor. I think it's now coffee. They have all kinds of new food since they expanded the Polar Treat. And they have, hey, Lori A., milkshake mania with a different ridiculous. One had donuts sitting in it. They're like obscene shakes. And follow them if you're not.
Ice cream nachos. Oh my God,
yeah,
that looks so good.
With waffle cone nacho chips and soft serve. Number 7, and everybody else is going, what the heck is this Polar Treat? Number 7, Chiastolite from Spain.
The best little ice cream stand in the country. I want to tell one Polar Treat story.
For $5.
So Maine is dotted with ice cream stands. They're everywhere. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting ice cream. We stop at one couple hours away, and we get small blizzard-like things,
which is what we get at the Polar
which is
Tree.
what we always get. And these are in a cup so little, you have to get out the magnifying glass to see it. And they're like $8 a piece.
Yeah, they're like double the price and half the size of the small.
And up here,
so number 8 is 4.
You order a small, and you have to put it in the freezer halfway through because you can't eat it all.
Chris eats
like
the whole thing.
It's like a quart of ice cream.
No, it's a pint of ice cream. It's actually probably a little bit more than a pint. Number 9.
So everyone in our rock universe should come up here to experience Polar Tree.
But only from the end of April to the end of September. Number 9, slipping out of my hand for 5. His pen, he wanted me to do the sale prices in red because they're going to go back to normal price after July. But his red pen smears and annoys me.
Look, none of the new ones that I wrote smear.
Number 10.
I think it's operator error.
Yes, I don't know how to use a pen. Number 10.
You have little wet fingers all the time.
I have wet fingers. Number 10 for 4. We are not drinking tonight, and we are not on a sugar high tonight.
I might have a little kick in mine because I worked outside today.
Oh, I don't have a kick in mine, and I'm not eating. We froze most of my birthday cake with the exception of one piece that we're going to eat tomorrow night. Number 11. And we're going to take some of the frozen on the road for Chris's birthday and our anniversary. Number 11 for 4. Our anniversary is first. Chris's birthday is after. Number 12. Number 10 for Barbara Alice. Barbara, do you have better luck tonight? Number 11 for Dr. Deb. And hi, Dr. Deb. Number 12 for 4. We do have some storms rolling through the area. So if it gets glitchy, we'll come back. It keeps saying it's going to rain, but I don't know. It looked really ugly earlier.
Slab of ham loaf.
Well, you know those Pennsylvanians. Number 13 takes us to Indonesia with carnelian. Indonesian carnelian.
Oh, and Kira said she was going to bring us Amish food. Is that what ham loaf and shoe fly pie?
Yeah, no ham loaf. Well, you're having a lot of issues in Texas, I think. Barbara Alice takes 12 as well. This is number 13, Indonesian carnelian. Shoe fly pie, I vaguely remember as a kid, and it's super sweet and good. Ham loaf, I have never experienced. Chris does not eat things with 4 legs.
Except alligators. They're delicious.
Yeah, alligators like chicken. Number 13 was 9.
Alligator, let me clarify that. Alligators taste like chicken.
Number 13 for Tanya.
Not that we want the alligators to eat the chicken.
Number 14.
Tanya wasn't here yesterday.
No. There was a restaurant, I think it was in Virginia, because we did shows in Virginia. Might be up all night. Oh, Lord. Number 14 is 6. That's a pizza slice of carnelian. Yeah, this little restaurant of all places outside of Richmond, Virginia, had these really good Cajun alligator bites.
Blackened alligator.
Number 15, well, that's usually Cajun, is blackened. Number 15, I'm going to turn it that way to get it a little closer because I think that's super cool. Looks like a bird beak.
I think Connie B should be in the clear. She's in Salado.
She's not in Salado.
Salado. Where's Connie? South Salado?
No, she's in Splendora.
Splendora.
And no, because she's on the wet side, the east side.
Oh, Splendora.
Mostly chocolate stuff. Since we live in a motorhome, pie is difficult. Alligator chicken hybrid. That sounds weird. Oh, popcorn.
Well, since chickens are related to T-Rexes, they can't be that far from alligators.
Tina G, meet Connie B. Connie is in the Splendora area, Montgomery County. Tina, I don't know where you are. In High Wind.
Isn't Tina in College Station?
No, that's Heather.
Oh.
You can't keep our customers straight.
There's Texas too big. Texas too big.
It's called Spot the Carnelian Heart, number 16 for 9. Number 17 almost looks like a fishy. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
it's going up through Nacogdoches area because it's going up through College Station.
The peacock capital of Texas.
Yes, we've had that conversation. 16 for Tanya. Beating Mary. Mary, I've been meaning to text you those earring bells that are missing.
17 for Bill.
That's in my hand. Bill hasn't seen the price. He probably knows it is 9. Those earring bells, I'm going to give them to Chris so he can put them in an envelope and mail them to you. Number 18. And Mary, if you don't like number 18 or don't get number 18, that is my last carnelian heart. I can send you pictures.
We have a boatload of carnelian hearts. She said hi.
Yes, exactly. Good luck to those in Texas. I remember those days, Libby, having lived in LaPorte. Number 18 for 9. All right, she would like that. Mary, do you want that drilled? Staying in Indonesia with our next stone. And Tina, I don't know if we've had this conversation. So when I moved down, I lived by the Astrodome. Then I ended up in the Clear Lake area by NASA. Then I ended up in LaPorte. And then Chris and I then I lived in the Galleria area. And then Chris and I moved to Meadows Place. Drill on that. Oh, Tina lived in LaPorte in the 80s. I was still in New York in the 80s.
Kira could have bought us some peacocks. We're looking for something really loud.
Yeah.
Like roosters or peacocks would be good.
Number 19. These are those copper and agate earring pairs that I just loved from last night. I don't know. I don't need another personal earring pair at all. Number 19 is 16.
Maybe you bought Tina's house because you got there in the 90s.
Yeah, I bought my house in 99, I think. And then sold it in 04, I think. Number 20. And I used to work by the ship channel because I used to work for a chemical company. That's how I ended up in Texas. Number 20 for 16. I think these are new. Yes, I didn't pay attention.
Everything
to that.
Except the first pair of those got snatched.
The rest of these are all new. Yeah, I don't think they'd appreciate that. And I don't think they'd appreciate us having peacocks in all the campgrounds between.
Maybe they were little baby ones. They don't scream when they're little babies. They go peep. Sometimes they go peep, peep. If they're very boisterous.
Number 21. Oh, guinea hens. And they're dumb.
Yeah, they're really dumb. And
they get run over a lot. Oh, wow. That's crazy, Tina. Number 21 for 16. Number 22. Oh, they're sweet. They're coppery. Number 22 for 16. I worked in a sulfuric acid plant. It was awesome. Not 22 for Janet E.
22.
Number 23.
I visited the.
Oh, they were not full grown.
I visited the
number 23 for 16.
The port of Houston with a priest, and we tried to smuggle Guatemalans off a boat. They were enslaved.
Number 24. They're gorgeous. They're scenic. Number 24 for 16. And Kira, you do not have to fatten us up. We're trying to lose weight. All right, let's do a recap. And as I'm not going to talk through these because you can see all the numbers, but I will do the announcements. So we are going to invoice after this. You will see your invoice either tonight or tomorrow. But we are
Please
done.
don't pay it.
Yeah, we are done shipping. Everybody who had an order, ducks don't make too much noise. We need noise. It's a long story. We are done packing. We're going to ship everything that has paid up until now, before the live, tomorrow, and that will be our last shipment until we get back. We have heard that the parts for the motorhome are supposed to be in this week, so home on the 23rd is up in the air. It could be the 23rd, it could be the 24th, it could be the 25th. We have to get our slide fixed. And having things under warranty does not mean fast.
Thank you, Kira. Just a little treat, not a big fattening up.
I don't know, chocolate and baked goods. Maybe one baked good. And Christmas in July will continue while we're gone. So you can keep that invoice open and pay when we get home so that it ships before our next show. Number 100, can't show you the number because that's the number we lost and we've never made a new one. Number 100, copper in agate, just like those earring pairs, but now in cabs. Number 100 for 16. Chris is making a 100. We are probably going to do a live or two from the road, internet permitting. Number 101 is my personal favorite.
100.
They come in packs of one. That's awesome. 100 is the one missing. This is number 101. Mary would like 100. Mary, I assume drilled. Number 101 for 16. If you weren't on last night, I did mention Fire Mountain. If you placed a Fire Mountain order, they are also shipping tomorrow. And yes, drilled. 102.
I'm going to write drill all on that.
We are home for about 2 weeks when we get home before we leave again. Number 102 is 16. Our August trip will be a little bit longer, so we will encourage you to pay as soon as we get home, especially if there is drilling, so that, oh God, that is gorgeous, and I'd go that way with number 103.
Isn't that pretty? I found that at the bottom of the barrel.
Where's 24, the earring pair? This is number 103 for 16. Although they're not the same shape, they are both very scenic. That is a gorgeous set. This is number 24 if you're thinking of a set for 16, and this is number 103 for 16. I will give Chris back 24. The other announcement, because the announcements are taking longer than I thought, is we do have beads tonight after the cabs. 104.
Sale beads?
No. Well, at cost beads.
At cost? Oh, that's even better.
That's how I do the strands anyway. But anyway, 104 takes us to Afghanistan with lapis. All 4 of these are new. This is number 104 for 8. 105 for 11. I finally got through all the announcements, people. I will be placing another Fire Mountain order when we get back, and I'll show you why. Number 106. Nice little pair. 104 for Tammy. Remember, you do have to drill Tammy's tomorrow because we're bringing them with us.
Oh, okay.
Number 105. Tammy gets 104. Dr. Deb gets 105. 106 is the little pair in my fingers, and that one is 5. And the last lapis of the night, number 107, a nice little rectangle. A little thicker than the others have been for 8.
Hubert.
Yeah, we're not going to invoice her. We're just going to deal with it at the show. All right, and we found out last night that these are all UV reactive. So 107 for Dr. Deb. So I'm going to show them in bright light, and then I'm going to bring you over. And is the Gemolite? Okay, Chris has the Gemolite. These are Canadian ammonites, and these are on sale for $2 a gram, which is half price of what we normally do. So this would be closer to 40, and it is $19.38. That was number 108. From the preview, number 109 for 38. So yes, this is over a $70 stone for 38 bucks. 108 for Mary. Fire Mountain bale samplers will be able to ship when we get home. Rio Grande bale samplers won't be available for a while. Number 110. They're going up. So this is over an $80 stone tonight for 41.
I got you, Mary. I put drill all on your stone.
And the last one, which is pretty on both sides. The suture marks on this side are awesome, but you get more of that calcite banding on this side, and it is 44. Honestly, I would do something double-sided so you could see both sides. All right, I'm going to take you out of the holder, away from the ring light, and we are going to UV these, starting with number 108.
This is Mary's. See, it's
so Mary, that is yours.
Got orange in it.
This is 109.
Also has orange in it.
110.
Well, they just light up. Those little leaves just light up.
Let me adjust this. And 111. All right, let's see how annoying these are. So last night I fought these. Tonight I will probably fight with these as well. Well, not with one. Any smalls of that material?
Let me go have a quick look. We almost,
all right.
I think we ordered more, but I think we're almost out.
This is Rainbow Lattice Sunstone from Tanzania, and trying to get them both to flash at the same time is an impossibility. Oh, I'm glad you have too. So these are flashy, not really a match set, but 2 smalls that could, you know, earrings are on the opposite sides of your head. So they're matchy enough for that. Or 2 rings, 2 small pendants. Yes, holy guacamole. They're going to be $6 for each set. That was number 112. This is number 113. One half of that is cooperative. Oh, there we go with the other one. 113 for 6. 114 All right, I'm giving up on that one. Let's try that one. 113 for Libby.
113 for Libby. Did you see Mary's comment?
Yes. Yeah, I give up on this one. Trust me, they flash. It's just between the overhead light. That is number 114
That's
for 6.
Libby, isn't it?
I think so. And 115, which is new from last night. And wow, they wanted to flash right off the get-go. I like it when they cooperate. There we go. That is number 115.
To answer Dr. Deb's question, yes, I have pulled the small ones. I have to put their little sale price.
115 for Janet E. I'll do Sonora and Sunrise while Chris
We can do them at the end of the tray.
Works on pricing. So 116, most of these Sonorans are going to be more chrysocolla and hematite than having cuprite. Kira is a 30-ish, 40-ish. I know she's not our age. Year-old woman who has the sense of humor of a teenage boy or maybe a preteen boy at times. Other times it's a little more advanced than that. And I have to ask.
I don't think she's 40. I think she's in her 30s.
I have to ask Chris to translate. Goofball. We'll go with that. Self-proclaimed goofball. Number 116 is 12. 117. So that is your chrysocolla. That is that hematite. Number 117. Let's see if there's any cuprite hanging out. You'll find out soon. We are going to meet her in Syracuse because she is on vacation in New York, normally from North Carolina. 117 is 14. 116 for Libby. 118 has some cuprite. The red is the cuprite. Number 118, cuprite right through the middle of that stone. And Sonoran for this price is ridiculous. We're doing this at like 165 a gram, and it's normally more like 3. 118 for 23. And a biggin. It's a yin-yang of chrysocolla and hematite. 119, that is a big stone. 118 for Dr. Deb. 119 for 24. And I'm serious, that is huge. That is all 4 of my fingers. All right, Chris had to do something weird with this row. So we have tiger eye and hawk's eye. We're going to do 2 tiger eyes. 120. And as I said yesterday, I get to use one of my favorite rock words. It is chatoyant. $6 for number 120. 121 is a round, a chatoyant round.
So I cut that pine tree down today and my nose has not stopped running.
Well, maybe you shouldn't cut pine trees down. Bend your head down. Okay, looked like you had sap in your hair, but maybe not. 120 for Tanya. This is 121 going to Dr. Deb for 4. Yeah, sorry, hit the phone. All right, hawk's eye. Hawk's eye is a blue tiger eye. Not really. No. Number 122.
All blue tiger eye.
On sale from 8 to 6. That's a pretty stone. 122 for Dr. Deb. And 123.
We're out of this, by the way. That's why I
Can you make a note and tell me that when we get upstairs? 123 also took $2 off. It went from 9 to 7. All right, 123.
For Dr. Deb?
Yes, Dr. Deb.
Chris, catch it.
Your nose.
All
right, so I'm going to reuse some of the numbers. So if you, Heidi, I have no idea what that is.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There.
We're going to reuse.
Dr. Deb should get first dibs on that one. That's the best.
And we're giving Dr. Deb's first dibs on these. 116, a small ammonite, Canadian ammonite.
1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. It's like binary, but with 2.
116 is 7.
Got stuck.
Heidi, is your place in Jamaica okay? 117. Again, Dr. Deb gets first dibs on all of these. 116 for Dr. Deb. 117 for 8.
There's about 8 of them. Tanya, PM me for Hawk's Eye. I think I have 2 more in the box.
If not, I have them at the show.
And I'll send you pics.
118 on sale for 8.
Actually, if you talk slow,
I can 119.
Those 2 are still.
I get it. 119 for 10. And Dr. Deb, if you can let us know what you're passing on so that we can give them to other people, that would be awesome. Dr. Deb gets 119. So Barbara Alice, you did not get that one. And Tina gets 118. This is 120 for 10. Oh, that's terrible, Heidi. All right, Tina.
Tina, which Tina?
Tina G.
Tina G.
And Dr. Deb. All right, Dr. Deb is done. 120 goes to Janet E. 121 so far. 121 for 11.
Janet E. 120.
122 for 12. She said her neighborhood was hit hard. And 121 for Dr. Deb and 123. Weird shape, but that's a gorgeous pattern. On sale for 16.
Nobody liked that one. I thought that was the best.
Chris is upset that nobody wanted 117, so I'm showing it again. He thinks it is the best one because it is almost all calcite.
And there's a little opal at
123 for Janet E.
There's a little opalite flat, not opalite, whatever it is, amylite flash in that one.
And
Janet E.
Yeah, and 122 I'm showing again for 12. Now I'll do a recap of
that one's called Tanya.
This one is called Tanya.
117 for
117 for Barbara Alice. This one is called Tanya. And Tanya is on sale for 7. All right. Great mushrooms.
There's only one left in the box.
That was the only one left in the box. All right, recap. Let me adjust these. 101, 102, they're a little glary. Let's adjust that. And 103, that is the copper and agate. I would like it if the Hawk's Eye, if Tanya passes, it goes to Mary. All right, she does want the one called Tanya. Mary, if you PM me on Facebook or text me, I will show you pictures when we set up at Syracuse on Friday. 106, no electricity at Heidi's place in Jamaica.
Oh, good.
10, no electricity, dear.
No electricity.
109, 110, and 111. Rainbow Lattice Sunstone, 112 and 113. And Sonoran Sunrise, 114 and 115. And then the only little ammonite that remains in Great Light is 122.
That's also a cutie pie.
That is a cutie pie. All right. I'm going to take a sip of my drink And then we will do the 200 tray. No cell service. And the hardware store has no damage. All right. Heading to Indonesia with the first 3 rows. Number 200, crazy Saginite agate. No, I said I'd do this one this way last night. That is super cool. Super, super fine Saginite in number 200 for 12. Oh, the cell towers crashed. That's awesome. I'd go that way with 201. So my Texas people, we're happy she's, well, yeah, I guess it's a she. Beryl is a 1. If she even made it back to a 1. Number 201 for 12.
It was a 3 when it hit.
No, I think 3 towers are on the ground.
Oh.
This is the Field of Wheat version. Number 202. That's Crazy Cakes.
Scary still. We remember those days.
202 for 12. Yes, let's see. Allison, the tropical storm that
never went away.
That was my first experience in Texas with a storm. Although living in the Northeast, I had lots of experience. 202 for Heidi. This is 203.
Heidi was here.
No, she wasn't.
She was here Thursday.
203, the Coffin for 12. Then it was Rita, the hurricane that wasn't. Then it was Ike. Then it was Harvey. And then we moved. And then we traveled for Lee. Oh, no, we got hit by Dorian for Pirate Fest.
Mm-hmm.
Purple Cloud Chalcedony. So we never got away from hurricanes. They're just a little different up here. 204. And we're going to get the remnants of Beryl as well.
Oh, yeah. It's coming all the way up.
204
all
for
the way
10.
Up the Appalachian Trail.
205 for 10.
It's like lightning in a dark sky, these purple agates.
206. This is new from last night. For 9.
I think I finally got the chip of wood out of my eye.
Why?
After pulling my eyelid over my other eyelid for the last.
I'm glad you didn't tell me about this. 207.
Haven't you ever had something in your eye you couldn't get out?
Yeah, I make jewelry. I may have gotten hit with metal. Never got it in my eye, but 207 on sale for 9. 206 for Libby. So these are 2 pieces. These are Java Jasper butterflies. I have seen silversmiths and wire wrappers wrap them so they look like a butterfly. I've seen people do earrings, and I'm sure people have done like mother-daughter or best friend pendants with them. 208 on sale for 9.
Or if you just like weird shapes.
What if you like weird people?
Then you marry Chris.
Oh, okay. 209. So those of you who weren't with us yesterday, Chris and I were a little bizarre because we had too much cake because it was my birthday and my neighbor baked me a red velvet cake. Tuesday, the day we leave, is our anniversary. So we don't know what we'll get into, what kind of trouble we'll get into. 209, Bill Beach, Janet E. It's 9. And then Friday during setup is Chris's birthday. Well, his birthday is the whole day, but which is, I think it's that way. This one's really cute with the black. It's like a monarch. 210. No, I've usually just cut something and shot myself with it. Or through my finger. Oh, that would be the ultimate birthday cake. 210 for 9.
I've been polishing a cab and had it shoot off the wheel and hit me.
210 for Heidi. I think it goes the other way, but it looked cute that way too. 211. Tres leches and like Amazon Grill or...
I like one bite.
Yeah, Chris is not a 211 for Janet E. Chris is not a tres leches fan. It's one of my favorite desserts. And I worked for Tyson Foods, which was kind of in the hood. And there were a couple bakeries around there that just awesome. Now it's gentrified areas. 212.
Oh.
I've never had the pleasure of the cab. This is a large.
You're lucky if you catch it. When it hits the
half
floor,
price.
That's when you cry.
Larimar. And I'm going to adjust the light. This is slightly gemmy. Can I have the gem light? Is it on second or
first?
I think I have too much light. See, can you adjust the ring light up? You can see that little gemmy part in this big labradorite that is on sale for half price. Oh, I'm glad it melted away. 47. The rest will be lower and smaller.
But gemmier.
213. That's blinding.
Well, Kira, I think you must be a witch.
Larimar.
Larimar.
From the Dominican Republic. Did I say labradorite? Maybe.
You might have.
23 for number 213. I'm losing my mind slowly but surely.
Not so slowly.
Ouch. 213
for Janet.
For Janet E. I'm sure Heidi would have appreciated that. She's not there, but oh, that is just
212. Connie's taking the first one.
212, Connie? The big one? No, I think she meant 213, which Janet E already got. Hold on, I'm trying to make the Jimmy.
She did. She meant 213.
This is 214. And there you can see the Jemmy without me blinding you. 214 for 29. No, she didn't want the one you saw. And my last one, also half price.
Well, do you float like a duck?
215. That's.
Do you weigh the same as a duck? I should say.
I'm giving up on trying to show this. Not with my.
That one has shadow effect, crazy shadow effect, which you don't usually see in labradorite or Larimar.
Larimar. 215 for 36. All right, going back to Indonesia for the next two rows, which hopefully will cooperate better. 216, the heat treated peach banded agate. 2, they don't weigh the same as a duck. 216 for 9. Thought it might have some rock, but it does not. 217 for 9. Oh, forgot to show the price for 9.
You said for 9.
I said it.
Oh.
218.
Oh, 217 is cool.
For 9.
I'm a stone behind.
And 219. Oh, that's cool. It's like an Easter egg. 219 for 9. And it's a no drill row Indonesian amber. 220. 218 for Tanya.
218.
220.
Kira, it was
219 for Mary.
an inside joke.
221 for 7. New from last night. 222. Little tooth. Fang for 9. And 223. That's gorgeous. 223 for 10. 22 for Tina.
Tina.
All right, to recap, let's see if the light helps or hurts. 202.01. 203, those are the Saginite agates. Purple Cloud, Chalcedony, 204, 205, 207. Butterflies, only 208 remain. 223 for Bill.
He'd like it twice.
Why?
I have it twice.
Oh, I only have it once. Larimar, 212, 214, and 215. Peach banded agates that are heat treated, 216, 217, and Indonesian amber, 220, 221.
I like the new ones.
Yeah, because they had more detail. 300 tray coming up after I take a drink.
There's all sorts of little tumble in the cracks of the table.
Well, that's because we did a live. Oh, and if anybody missed Thursday Night Live, the stuff is still on the table if you want to see anything. Thursday Rocks, I should say. All right. Starting with an Indonesian row, 300. Ocean Jasper from Indonesia.
Purdy. It's purdy.
It is purdy. Not super orbicular because they're big orbiculars. 300 is 10.
That's the one that looks like Madagascar.
It's a crazy pattern. The color combination doesn't work great on my skin, but that's a pretty stone. 301 for 10. On a black shirt, that would look amazeballs.
Could make it into a duck.
302. I don't think so. For 10.
I like the tiny orbiculars in that one.
And then this one is just awesome. Bloop, 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 bloop. 303.
It's called blowing bubbles.
For 10. 302 for Dr. Deb because it's round. 303, the one in my hand for Janet E. Chris even managed to find bigger K2. We are headed to the Himalayas with number. And Libby, you got beat on 303. And yes, it is from tree sap. And amber feels like plastic. So if you hit it with a UV light, it turns blue or green depending on your UV light. And
no, depending on the amber.
No, it also depends on if you have a filter. 304. K2, often called, at least in Maine, the blueberry stone, although the blueberries are azurite and the matrix is granite. These are big. We have never done it this low. Well, except for last night. $10 for number 304, and it's a biggin. They're all biggins.
Well, you got to be big to show off your blueberries.
305. Biggin. $3.05 for 10. The next two are even bigger.
That one doesn't even fit in the cubby.
It doesn't. It's over 1.5 inches. This is number 306. So they're going to go up by $1. $11 for that ginormous K2. Also doesn't fit in the cubby. $3.05 drilled for the Coopers. I totally agree. Nothing like a Maine blueberry. I'm sure my Mainers will agree, except Leah, who is traumatized by blueberries. $3.07 for 11. Maine wild blueberries are little tiny super sweet blueberries compared to the other ones you find at grocery stores.
Yeah, so they usually, if you're not in Maine, you find them in the freezer section. Maine wild blueberries, if you haven't tried them, they're so much better than the big old pea-sized blueberries you get.
Back to Tanzania.
In the fruit section.
Right? Tanzania.
Tanzania.
308 green opal is the place to be. Not really farm living. Green opal. 308 for, oh my God, 7. Completely agree. I never really liked blueberries until I moved here.
No.
309. A bumper year.
They had a bumper year a few years ago, but they couldn't harvest them. They all went to
for
bad
9
in the fields. I don't remember they hadn't sold them the year before or something, and the storage places were all full.
307 and 308 for Heidi. 310.
308.
It's around. 309 would make a great turtle. Yes, it would make a great turtle. 309 goes to Tanya. I think she's going to make a turtle, though. But you never know. 310 for 10.
Mm-hmm.
And a big one.
The biggest. It's the biggest one we have.
311. Well, maybe not at the show.
I thought Kelly B might be here.
11 for 16.
But I think Connie B likes her pieces eye-catching.
Oh, they brought 3 bushes home when they went to Maine, Bill and Shelley. All right. You know, these might not be the best pendants, but these moss agates are pretty amazeballs. This is number 312, and they are on sale for just about half price. I wasn't going to do 50 cents. So 20 for number 312. And that is just amazing red moss.
They don't get much bigger than that.
The next two are Monet paintings. And although they are large, they could be amazing tree of lives. Because it looks like a tree as it is.
Is that the stick 'em up tree?
Yes. 313 for 15.
Or an eagle in flight.
Yeah, it kind of did look like an eagle. 314. And when I say big, they're beyond my fingers. I have one in my window, and I love the light passing through it. 15 for number 314. Well, I can do the same. Bring it to Syracuse and you'll pay there, like I'm doing with Tammy. 315.
I think places in Syracuse.
Well, it's not Christmas in July in Syracuse.
Oh.
315. Yeah, it's not Christmas in July in Syracuse. 315 for 10.
Because we'd have to reprice everything when we left after the second show.
No, we don't do Christmas at shows. We pay to get in a show. All right, 316.
Kira wants the Tree of Life one, I think, but you need to confirm.
So, Kira, this one Number 313. All right, number 316, small, blue, opalized, petrified woods. Beachy. Number 316. And same as I'm doing with Tammy, I'm not going to invoice you. I'm just going to put it in the box to bring us with a note that says not paid. 316 for 17. That is gorgeous. 317. This one's gemmy. I'll probably blind you again, so but we're gonna try.
By the opal.
I think you can tell I'm shining the light through it. This is 317 for 17. Again, a small. These are new from last night. 318. Also gemmy. For 17. 317 for Janet E. And 319. Also gemmy. And 319 is 17. And these are smalls.
Do you give me an allergy med in my vitamin?
And more. But you might want to take a Benadryl tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we're going to end the 300 tray with Fantasy Jasper from Indonesia.
Should I start tuning up my voice?
Tusky, you're a ventriloquist because you're upstairs packed to go. $320. Fantasy Jasper 410. And you're annoying Vlad. $321.
I know, I thought it was supposed to be me.
It is you. You're sitting right in front of me.
Well, why are you letting him talk? You should just tell him to be quiet. It's not his turn.
That's why I sent him upstairs. He's got good hearing. He's an elephant. $321. Tusky would say, I'm going on a road trip. $322. Tammy's sick. Tusky's fluffier. He's fun to cuddle with.
Barbara Ellis thought he sounded muffled.
And when Chris is driving, makes me crazy. Tusky's cuddly.
Ginger tea blocks histamines.
$322. Yes, you're going to get to meet Tusky. Just remind me to bring him to the show because we usually let him guard the rig. $322 for Bill. And $323. I don't know which way I'd go.
About the stone. What would Tusky say about the stone? About this stone?
Oh. Tammy said, yay, Tusky. 323 for 9. It's a Jasper. That's what he'd say.
I don't know what he'd say, but this is Fantasy Jasper. It has lots of colors, probably from iron.
Where'd you get that accent, Vlad?
Iron, it's my Texas accent.
300 and 301. K2, 304 and 306. I got to move the giant moss agates to show 310 and 311. Then back to the giant moss agates, which you can't see the numbers. 312, 300 for Libby, 314. The giant moss is on the screen, and the moss 315. The blue petrified woods 316, 318, and 319. And the fantasies 320, 321, and 323. Uh-oh, it's time for the 400 tray.
I would just like to say that iron is one of the things that gives many rocks its color. Iron is very Um,
He's sitting on my
multi-purpose.
computer.
Orange can be purple. Orange can be green. Orange can be red.
I like the
Inclusion.
Russian bat becoming a Texan because he hangs out with Chris.
So it's time for the 400 tray. Most of you were here yesterday, but
Mary's gone a little freaking weirder than I
if you
thought.
weren't, will you be quiet? No wonder Tusky gets head billing on this show.
Oh, Vlad's going in a box.
You can't catch me. I'm flying. Anyway, for those of you who weren't here yesterday, the 400 tray is usually the sale tray. But since everything's on sale today, the 400 tray is the super sale tray. We'll call it the super sale. And everything in the 400 tray today is $6. Yes, can you imagine?
That was too many fingers, Chris.
$6. It's $6 today.
Chris is trying to give Vlad instructions on price.
I can count to 6. 1, 2, 6. We did this yesterday. So the rules apply. You can have one per row, and if there's leftovers at the end, you can have as many of the leftovers as you want. Ha ha ha! Just like Thanksgiving. And if you put backsies, you gotta wait till the end of the row.
Okay, but we have to show Chris and what he was doing to show Vlad the number. No. I didn't have you on camera anyway because you were being weirder than normal. All right.
Not weird.
Libby, what are they saying on the live streams? All right. Number 400. And by the way, I have that little announcement on the bottom of the screen. If you want, because our next one, possibly two lives are going to be impromptu from the motorhome. If you want to text about an hour before that, text join to the number on your screen. Number 400, blonde Saginite agate. And these are vuggy. Vug here.
Here a bug, there a bug.
There's a vug.
Everywhere a
and
bug
there's
bug.
the other vug that was on the edge. 400. 401, also vuggy. Vug there, and the vug goes all the way through.
Closed captioning keeps saying Vogue.
Oh, strike a pose.
Heavy surf.
Yeah, they were showing Matagorda Bay people boarding up their houses because they're talking about the storm surge. Pizza, Saginite pizza, 402, not vuggy pizza. And this is actually almost double-sided, so there is a little rock for the silversmiths.
A lot of rock in the roll.
Chris, really? You couldn't take it out of the zippy?
I didn't have to price that one, so I forgot to take it out of the zippy. That is the tiniest.
And
zippy.
number 403. Little fields of wheat for $6.
6, 1, 2.
Mulligano, number, I do like white pizza, number 404.
I think I have to watch Sesame Street again.
Mulligano, gray tone, 403 for Libby.
403 for Libby.
Also gray tone, but a very different, and there's like a cartoon dog. Number 405.
Is his name Astro? Is Timmy in the well again?
Connie, you got beat on 403. You definitely have lag because I'm on 405. 406, which I would do this way. 405. Rastro goes to Dr. Deb. Snowstorm. I think he saw a snowstorm in the stone, not a snowstorm outside. 406.
I know they had a blizzard in Colorado or something.
Montana had snow. 407. That's super brecciated and round, Dr. Deb. 405 is already gone, Janet. Dr. Deb got 405. 407 for Heidi. All right, so Libby, if you wanted a second Saginite, 400, 401, and 402 remain. And Dr. Deb and Heidi, if you wanted a second Mulligano, 404 and 406 remain. It's coffin time.
Don't do that. You make it. You tease me.
You won't fit in it, Vlad. 404 for Dr. Deb. These are beveled edges, ocean jasper coffins, number 408. For $6. $6. That's crazy.
I have tried to squeeze into the coffin.
409. That's better than Tusky, who tries to lick the stones. 409.
He is uncool, but very warm. Very, very warm.
410. He's cuddly. 410.
I don't have a lot of fur to keep me warm. His mane, you know.
What does 404 look like? And 411. 411 does have a bug up there.
It was the dark one. She can put it back if she doesn't.
It's the dark one. Which I see a fairy in rocks. 411. Kira beats John on 411. So Dr. Deb, I'm showing 404 for you.
Where did I put that Kira stall?
And Kira, John, if you wanted a different one, Kira, if you wanted another one. 412. Gold, a green plumy moss agate. A very light green plumy moss agate.
Very odd. Very odd. It's a very odd agate.
Number 412.
I asked it just today, what is wrong with you? And it said some very odd things.
413. My personal favorite with the gold.
Do you know what color makes the gold?
What color?
Gold. What mineral makes the gold?
No. Vlad, are you getting Tusky smart? This one's really cool.
Well,
414. 414. And 415. Looks like a leaf. Like 413
was quite pretty. I like that one. It's too big for my jewelry, though.
414 for Lori A. 413 for Libby. And Lori A. Connie, you got beat on 414. Lori A., Libby, and Connie, 412 and 415 are available.
Does Lori A sometimes get them drilled?
Lori A., do you want that drilled? 412 for Janet E. Is it sulfur? No, it's iron. So the only one that remains is 415.
It's not iron, it's iron.
I'm not from Texas.
Iron.
416.
Like the orange.
415 for Lori A. And she hasn't answered us on drilling. 416. Janet, you got 412. Drill, yes. Petrified wood with blue chalcedony for $6. 416. 417. And a lot of times the blue chalcedony is UV reactive. 418. Chris is blinding me.
Well, don't blow.
416 for Heidi. 418 is in my hands. I don't know why I flipped that around. And 419. 417 for Tina.
Where did I put dinner sheets?
And my last row, 418 for Lori A. 420 fossil coral. So Heidi, Tina, Lori, 419 remains. $426 fossil coral. Polyps?
Nice big flowery polyps.
421, adjusting the ring light a little bit. 421. 422, around. Round, round, round. I'll get around. And 423. There's a bug in here that I keep seeing flying.
I was trying to smash it earlier because I wanted to eat it.
420. Well, Vlad, you're slacking.
It's a
422 for Dr. Deb. I'd say Dr. Deb if you want another one, but there's no other rounds in that one. All right, 400 tray recap, and then we got that. Saginite, blonde Saginite, 400, 401, 402. Mulligano, 406. Coffins, 408 through 410. 419, the petrified wood. 423 for Janet. And 420 and 21, the fossil coral. All right, so there is a disclaimer on the beads. I went through, okay, so that is my cleaned off workbench. Part of what I did was get organized. The other thing is I went through some of the crap. Janet, you did get 423. And I went through some of my personal bead stash. So these were ones I was keeping, whether never making them available to you or keeping them from things I had already made available. These are 6mm bloodstone. There is one strand. And you are going to pay what I paid, $12. One standard US strand. I got this from a dealer in Maine. I know who I bought them from. Number one, $12, only one available. If not, I'm keeping it. Number two, one strand from my Texas dealer of Snowflake Obsidian 6mm. This is number two. You're paying what I pay. Janet says terrible lag. Try coming out and coming back in, Janet.
I've had some glitches here too. I think we might be having that storm finally.
Number two for 10. They're all 6mm until I tell you differently. Number one for Heidi. This is black tourmaline and quartz, 18 for the strand. Another one from my Texas guy. Number three for 18.
Those are pretty.
Super 7 6mm. This is number 4. Connie B takes number 3. $30 for the Super 7, which is number 4. Number 5 is Sodalite, 6mm, number 4 for Janet E. $20 for the strand, also for my Texas guy. You can tell his tags. Number 5. Number 6. These are about 6.5. They're a little bit bigger than all the other 6s. This is an I'll explain that in a minute.
I can do that.
Okay, you can do that, but I need to talk.
Okay.
Number 6 is Amazonite, $30 for about a 6.5. I'm going to adjust the ring light while Vlad talks about Super 7.
Super 7 is a stone with 7 minerals representing the 7 chakras. So it has amethyst and goethite and smoky quartz and cacoxenite and
Citrine?
no. 3 other things. But anyway, there's 7 things in it, and it
Hold on.
represents
Talking about
chakras.
Super 7, this is number 7, and we're at 8mm beads. Comes from Brazil. And in a bigger stone, the goal is to get all of them in there. Obviously, in beads, you're not getting all of them in one bead, but you're getting them across the strand. Lepidolite.
Lepidolite, yes.
Not lepidolite, lepidocrosite.
Yes.
I saw that one and I knew that. Janet takes number 7 for 40. Amethyst 8mm beads. And these are really pretty amethysts. It's a more of a amethyst with nice variation. $20 for the strand. And again, this is a Texas strand. Number 8. All right, so the only ones that remain of the strands are number 2 Snowflake Obsidian 6s, number 5 Sodalite 6s, number 6 Amazonite 6.5 is Dr. Deb takes the amethyst. Now I have 3 things of jewelry findings. Yeah, it's $3. This is number 9. Number 5, the Sodalite goes to Tammy. These are sterling silver fish hooks, ear wires. This is what I pay for them. These are ones I don't use, so I'm making them available. Number 9. Number 10 is stainless steel wire. It is 18 gauge, number 10, and it's $3 for what's left in there. It's not a full bag. Number 9 for Lori A. And Heidi, you got beat by Lori. Stainless steel wire is number 10 for $3. Number 11 is most of a black artistic wire. It is a 26 gauge. It is number 11 and it's $9. And you have most of what is on the spool. And number 12 couldn't sit in the thing. Number 10 for Dr. Deb. Does anybody do their own cords? If you do, I have pretty much an entire spool of 100 meters because I found out I'm never making my own cords. It is not worth my time or effort. So cotton, 2mm, 100 meters. When packed, I probably made 1 cord and figured out I'm never doing this again. Number 12 is 10.
Oh, you could tie up a lot of Tuskies.
All right, Dr. Deb. All right, last call on the Snowflake Obsidian. Just say Snowflake Obsidian for 10 because I'm going to reuse the numbers. Call on Amazonite. Just say Amazonite for 30. The Snowflake is 6mm. The Amazonite is about a 6.5mm. So we've done these bracelets before. I'm going to basically say this is a bead bag. Bead bag of opalite and spinel. I'm doing it at cost. These were $20 in the store. When we had the store, I dropped them to $14.99 as a bracelet. $10, and you can remake whatever you want out of this. They're okay bracelets. You can use it as a bracelet. You can use the beads. Opalite and spinel. New number 1, 10. All of these remaining will be 10. Oh, and I forgot about this. $9 for the artistic wire. Just say artistic wire. Jade and onyx beads, number 2.
And all the bracelets are $10 as bracelets or take them apart?
I don't care what you do with them. They're $10. Number 1 to Heidi. Number 3, rose quartz and tiger eye. Number 3.
And are these stretchy or?
Everyone's different.
Everyone's different.
Number 4, tiger eye, jade, and pink opal. I mean, you take this apart, you could make just earrings and
$30
well, if you made
per set.
Did I get number 3? The bracelet number 3?
Number 2.
Number 2 bracelet, Connie.
She got that, which I think was the 2 beads.
So that, Connie, you did get. Number 4.
No.
Okay. You have to translate. Okay, great on the bracelet. Great on the beads, I think.
Okay. Yes. I think it was the beads. So she's
okay. Blue opal and unikite. Number 5. And I think she wanted a bracelet too.
We'll have to confirm that.
Okay. Did you want any of the beads?
Is the rose quartz 8 or 10?
Can you measure those? Number 5, unikite and blue opal.
They're 8.
They're 8 millimeter. Snowflake obsidian for Lori. Opalite and agate, number 6. Number 4 for bracelet 2 for Connie. Bracelet 4 for Lisa. Moonstone, lava, and onyx beads. Number 7. All right, Tina, no worries. That's number 7. Number 8, I'll have Chris measure these. These look like 8s. What was that?
That was 8.
Then these are smaller than 8. Number 7, Lisa beats Connie. Lisa Cooper. Rose quartz, spinel, and carnelian. These rose quartzes are smaller. This is number 8. I'll have Chris measure them so Tina knows if she's looking for rose quartz.
They're 7s.
They're 7 millimeter on number 8. A big rose quartz, tiger eye, and probably jade or aventurine, number 9. Again, these are all $10. Thinking use them as beads. I haven't done blue. 8. Opalite, spinel, and lapis.
Number 8 for Heidi.
8 for Heidi. This is number 10. There's your lapis. She's looking for 10 millimeter.
Those are 8.
I don't think there's a couple in there.
Those are 8. Those are 8.
That's morganite anyway. Oh, it's not. Number 11, blue opal, rose quartz, and moonstone. Number 11. Number 12. Blue onyx and aventurine. Tina, send us a message. I can look at the next 2 shows. I don't remember who's in. We've never been to Syracuse, so I have no idea. And I don't remember who has beads in Burlington. But if you don't get them by the time we're in West Springfield, I can probably pick up beads for you. All right, quick recap. 3 rose quartz and tiger eye. 5 blue opal and unikite. 6 angelite and opalite. No, agate and opalite. Look, flower agate possibly. Rose quartz and tiger eye 9. 10 opalite, spinel, and lapis. 11 blue opal, rose quartz, and moonstone. And number 12, aventurine and blue onyx. We also still have the Amazonite wire. Amethyst, number 13. Pink Australian opal, jade, and tiger eye. Stop. I have a plan. Just stop. Number 14. 10 for Heidi. Spinel and tiger eye. Number 15. 13 for Connie. Last of the small bead. This is an aventurine, number 16. Chunky and dyed. This is a dyed blue agate. It is number 17, big beads. It has a friend, number 18. They're pretty. Sardonyx and blue onyx.
Carnelian. I know it says sardonyx.
Well, it doesn't. It says orange onyx.
Oh.
Number 19.
Or carnelian. Pretty. If you like orange.
Big tiger eye. Number 20. Big lapis. And rose quartz and pink Australian opal, number 21. They're all $10. And I'm going to wait to give Dr. Deb 17 if Tina wants 17, 18, and 19 because of the price. 21 for Connie. So Tina, let me know if you wanted any of those. If not, Dr. Deb gets 17. Moonstone and a big tiger eye, number 22. Tiger eye and a chalcedony, number 23. 17 showing for Tina. If she passes, it goes to Dr. Deb. All right, Connie passes on 21. The big one. Tina, let me know.
She wants to 18 as well.
And this is 18. And you asked on 19, so I'll show you 19 one more time as well. Number 23. I actually have 2 of these. So this will be 17. Yes, pass on 18. I think that's what she means. Mm-hmm. So Dr. Deb, 17 went to Tina. 18 is available. Amethyst chips. This is number 23. And this is 23A. Same price, $10. They are stretchy, so you can just have a bracelet if you want. They were 30. And then the rose quartz, number 24, also $10. All right, pink opal, jade, and tiger eye 14. Spinel and tiger eye 15, aventurine 16, chunky dyed agate 18, the carnelian and blue onyx, 19, the tiger eye, 20, the lapis, rose quartz, and pink opal, 21, the moonstone, 22, the mix, 23, 20, I think I might have numbered these wrong, 4, the amethyst, and 25, the rose quartz.
Yay.
We're done.
Yay. Double yay. I'm ready to go find that bug.
Sounds like a plan, Vlad. 21 for Tina.
Oh, Tina.
All right. Thank you for making my life have less beads. I have too many beads, people. I have too many beads. Those are the only strands. That's the only strand that was left. That's the only jewelry making supply that's left. And on that note, I quit. We will see you
sometime when
21 was the lapis. Was that the lapis?
21 was the lapis, yes. Want to show?
21 was the lapis.
Thank you for joining us on the Tusky Show. Tusky paid me to say that.
You want to go in a box?
No, he keeps me warm. I have to do what he says.
Do you want to go in a box?
Who's else going to keep? You going to keep me warm? You could stick me in your armpit like you did that one time. I was not warm. What?
Bad blood.
I know. Telling the secrets. Okay, it's time for bed. All our Texas people, we wish you good luck.
Yes. Connie, Tina, Libby. Am I missing anybody else?
I don't know.
Stay dry and sending good thoughts for power. Cooper's good night as well. And for everybody, we will let you know we probably won't be live this week, but in between Syracuse and Vermont, between New York and Vermont, we will figure out the internet situation and let you know what night we're going live. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. And if you're in the path of Beryl, wherever she ends up, including the Northeast, stay dry. Thanks, everybody.